This video will explore the 5 principles of future-proof prompting, focusing on engineering reliability into generative AI. Innovation is exponential, but human adaptation is often linear. Tools are transient, but the skill of structuring inputs for generative AI is permanent. Naive prompting is just probability management. It often involves vague direction, unformatted output that is hard to integrate, and blind prompting with no evaluation. Principle 1 is to give direction. Treat the AI like a brilliant but literal-minded intern. Subjectivity is the enemy. Consider internal retrieval, asking the model to generate its own advice first. We must constrain the latent space. A vague prompt like product names for shoes gives an average result. Adding constraints like in the style of Steve Jobs yields more creative and specific outputs. The pre-warming protocol involves loading the context window with best practices before the request. Structure your prompt with context and rules, the specific task, and clear output constraints. Principle 2 is to specify the format. The LLM acts as a universal translator, translating human intent from natural language into a machine-readable structured code. To integrate AI into software, demand parsable data formats like JSON or YAML instead of unformatted text. This ensures structured and usable output. When handling edge cases, if the LLM produces a hallucination or error instead of valid JSON, implement fallback logic. This can include filtering, refusal, or an auto-fixing parser. Principle 3 is to provide examples, as examples are ROI. Zero-shot prompting is guessing, resulting in low accuracy. Few-shot prompting is training, which dramatically increases accuracy. The selection strategy is crucial. Diversity in examples triggers creativity, while consistency triggers reliability. Use a semantic similarity selector to pick the best examples for the prompt context window. For visual models, use images as examples, or IMG2IMG for compositional control. Reference images provide instant compositional geometry, improving the output quality. Principle 4 is to evaluate quality, escaping blind prompting. You cannot improve what you do not measure, so move from guesswork to an engineering approach. Instead of slow manual evaluation or a vibe check, adopt programmatic evaluation like unit tests. Automate the obvious checks using ground truth datasets to ensure scalability. Quality is a trade-off defined across 4 dimensions: accuracy, cost, speed, latency, and safety. Optimization requires measurement in all these areas. Principle 5 is to divide labor or task decomposition. Don't ask the AI for a complex strategy as a single monolith. Instead, ask for the components, like market research, persona definition, and channel strategy. This task decomposition creates a prompt chain. The output of one step, like generating an idea, becomes the input for the next, such as generating a description, leading to a final image prompt. Utilize the self-correction loop. AI is often better at critiquing than generating. Start with a draft, use a meta prompt for critique, and then refine and rewrite. The future-proof protocol is a checklist covering all 5 principles: direction, format, examples, evaluation, and division. Ensure your tasks are decomposed and chained for reliability. Logic is timeless. Models and syntax change, but the engineering mindset for prompt reliability remains.